Focus level 10. Color, yellow. Geometry, horizontal. F10 transverses the middle of the two previous levels. It is the third level in which animals will appear. It can reach directly into the other spheres, a place where your mind is awake and the body is asleep. While meditating, the ocean waves cover me. I am under the water, but I can breathe well. I see this reflection on the bottom of the water that I had noticed never before. Who knew it was even there? I create a bubble called the reball around myself. The reball is similar to the glass dome on the submarine. It is a safe place where I feel protected and I can observe the environment around me. This reball is buoyant, and before I can even realize it, I have passed through the boundary layer and surfaced on the other side of the water. Visualize moving out of the water by standing on a rock. Visualize a crystal in your hand and turn it so the ambient light from F10 reflects into the eyes. Look for the imprint F10 as a label on the crystal. The inscribed crystal is a pick. You may leave it at this location. A pick allows for a quick return to this location by taking a breath and remembering or attuning the brain frequency to this place. It is typically near the ocean beach, primarily because the sounds associated with meditation remind one of the waves crashing against a sandy beach. To help focus, write your intention for the meditation on the inside of the reball. Say your affirmation silently in your mind. Gain energy through rhythmic breathing and humming the Om. Deal with distant and distracting thoughts by seeing them as bubbles independent of your sphere. Then place these bubbles in the energy conversion box. When you see these thoughts as part of you, but independent, at some point you realize this part of yourself that is in the bubble is like those encapsulated thoughts, and you can observe the observer. Consciousness is fully retained without dependence upon signals from the physical body. Conceptual tools are developed, reball, energy conversion boxes, and picks as an example, that the explorer may use this time to reduce anxiety and tension, for healing, for remote sensing, and for establishing resonance with other explorers. In Focus 10, much like the dream state, we think in images rather than in words. Consider what happened at F8. You relaxed in a soothing blue. You learned about a new way to engage your environment. It was as profound as jumping from a branch and learning to fly. Suddenly the whole world and how you engage in it is different. F9, you reflected on this change. You chose how to interpret this experience. You made the experience dualistic, as in good or bad. In F10, you were deciding to harmonize and balance the change with your definition of who you are. Sometimes you need protection from these changes and to be introduced slowly over time. Love makes the change easier. Focus 10, the first step in separation of the human mind consciousness from physical matter reality. A simplistic definition is mind awake and alert, body asleep. The mind is slightly out of phase with normal physical wakefulness. It is a stage where all five physical senses seem detuned or reduced in strength and is the beginning of the objective perception of the M field energy. Perhaps the first major discovery in Focus 10 is that the human mind consciousness can operate, think, reason, and feel without the strong physical sensory input signals previously deemed necessary. Hence, a new type of freedom is born. The key implication is that one is indeed more than the physical body, that one can exist with or without it.